Hey everybody, it's Double RPG here, and welcome back to my live stream series on Trails of Cold Steel on the PC. And in the last episode, we actually started off, or we didn't, well yeah, I would say we would start off, but we actually started off with our field studies for the Nord Highlands in the previous episode that we were doing this. And in today's episode, we're going to continue where we left off after we completed the afternoon tasks, and we will have to meet up with this old man that we need to have in order to repair this Orbal car, or this Orbal truck, for us. After a little diagnostics from Alisa in the previous episode, it's time to get back on track with getting to where we actually need to go. So, anyway, let me go ahead and load up Trails of Cold Steel, and then hopefully it'll actually load up for us. And hopefully you see gameplay footage, too. If there was no gameplay footage, then I feel really even bad, because like I said, that previous episode we did last week, I felt really bad that you didn't see any footage or anything like that whatsoever. It's just, it really bugged the crap out of me. Let's see if that's playing. Okay, so it actually is loading. So we're off to a good start. We're all of you seeing what's on screen through Steam, but it's not on Steam. Well, the game is on Steam on my end, but I'm just saying from what you can actually see on the screen from what you're watching right now. But anyways, we're back at the nomadic settlement from the previous episode, and we need to go north in the Nord Highlands to actually reach a lake to meet this guy, in order to repair that truck over there, as Alisa told us about. I wonder if we can actually sell some of our stuff, so that way we can actually get the last of the pieces of equipment that our characters can use. I would assume so. And for those of you who actually watched me yesterday on YouTube Gaming, I was actually playing through Ni no Kuni, Wrath of the White Witch on the PlayStation 3, because I picked me up Revenant Kingdom not too long ago, and I said to myself, you know, how have I not played the original Ni no Kuni when everybody kept talking about it, and I've been meaning to actually wanting to get to it, but now I finally just got my hands to actually trying it out. And the answer to that is, I really do not know. Okay. Looks like in terms of their weapons and stuff, they're all good, and the pieces of equipment, they're good. Just a matter of getting the frost shoes for uses here, and the star shoes for the ladies. But let's go ahead and exchange some of our sepith, because we got plenty of sepith on us to actually buy the remainder of those pieces of equipment. Okay, so frost shoes for uses, and then the star shoes for the ladies. Alright. Okay, so we got that, so I think we're now all set. Everybody's pieces of equipment are all intact, and everybody has their stronger weapons on them. So, what do you say we go north? I know that in the previous episode there were big, huge birds that I was evading because they were actually really strong, or possibly too strong for us to fight. We're not even going to try to disregard them in this episode this time around. So if we see any more, we'll actually fight them, so that way we can actually get more experience points.
Winds, give us your blessing. Go.
Let's go ahead and start off with the creepy sheep. Aw, how did we miss? Aw, he put Reen to sleep. Well, not unless we have anything to say about it.
Time is precious. We should hurry.
Okay. Yeah, it looks like everybody is at level 29. We want to try to get up over the 30s today, and I think we will be able to do so.
Yeah.
And I think the only way that we're going to be able to level up any further is to fight those big, huge, giant birds that are standing in our way. Hope everyone had a great weekend, or are still enjoying their weekend as is for the time being. I know it's today's Sunday. It's almost the end of the weekend for a lot of us. Go ahead and fight some of these guys. Use some Molten Rain on them.
Oh no, you don't. Stop right there. Molten Rain.
Here we go.
Stone Croakers.
It's my turn.
I'm gonna use the Ethereal Edge on a lot of them.
Blade. Go.
But still, not enough to kill any of them.
All right.
Might as well see if I can get him in one hit with Usus. Well, at least one of them anyways.
Here we go.
Alright, got that one. Thunder Flip? Aha, you missed.
Right.
But too bad. It wasn't enough to actually counter you. If we can't counter you, that's fine. We'll just go ahead and fend off the others.
My turn.
Alright, got him.
Okay, it's safe for now.
Okay. It looks like Usus is at almost at level 3 with his own Ormic Quartz.
Yeah.
Let's see if we can continue to fight some of these guys.
We have the advantage.
Go.
Alright. Let's go ahead and use Flame Slash on a lot of them. We may not be able to get all of them, but we'll get a vast lot of them.
Flames, gather on my blade.
And we have the critical notion that's within us. You know, I actually like that, how they tell you if you're going to be able to hit a critical strike or not.
Yeah.
It's much better, and it'll help you plan out your attacks a lot better.
Gleaming blades. Go.
Alright, got them. Oh, I forgot how weak these guys are. Yeah,
Together, we're unbeatable.
yeah, that was very swift and sure. For certain. Oh my god, look at the experience points we got out of that battle. That was fan-freaking-tastic. I like that. And it looks like Mistral reached level 3 right about now. That's pretty awesome. Is it enough to fight the birds now? Those things? Those hippogriffs or whatever they're called? I hope so.
Wow. This one looks dangerous. Be careful.
Yeah, it is dangerous. Yeah, hippogriffs. Ah! Balls!
It's my turn. Yeah. Here.
Okay.
It's my turn.
Ouch.
Here we go.
Right. Go. Ring.
Right.
We just have to get it how we see fit. Okay. Yeah, those hippogriffs, they don't really mess around.
Arcus activate.
It's my turn.
Now.
And you did go after Reen. Well, let's use S-Break on it. May not be enough to actually take you down, but I'm not really complaining. At least it'll get a good chunk of your hit points down.
It's my turn.
Perfect. Craft.
Hang in there.
This may actually work out well for us.
Thank you very much.
Calamity Hawk it. Hawk! Hawk! Hawk-a-loogie! No, no, no. We can't really even do that. We just only know battle techniques. Oh, just a sliver of health left. Oh well, we got her.
We should be safe now.
Ugh, boy. But still, looks like the amount of experience points we actually get out of the battle is really not too great. So, I really don't think we're crying over spilt milk with fighting those hippogriffs. Yeah, so the old man we do want to meet is actually located at the lake at the base of this... canyon. Okay. Ethereal Edge those. Yeah! Triple kill!
Leave it to me.
It's my turn.
Ah! Perfect!
That takes care of them.
Unscathed. That should have been like a swift and sure. But, hell, I'm not complaining.
That should suffice.
That should suffice. Indeed. Okay, I think that's the way that we need to go in order to reach the lake. Oh, I didn't even notice that over there before. Evil treasure chest.
Oh, a treasure chest.
Yes, get a good look at the horse's rear end while we're at it.
It's my turn.
Oh, shit. Yeah, doesn't look like we're going to be able to get a whole lot of them in one fell swoop. Barbecue. Ouch. Ouch.
Yeah.
Got me on fire.
Gleaming blades. Go. This is it.
Man, this is gonna suck having to fight two of these things. Rightfully so. Yeah, go ahead and use barbecue on us still, why don't you? Ha, you missed. Oh boy. Oh, hey, you missed us. Quit using it on him, you
My turn.
pricks. There.
Oh no, you don't. Stop right there. Molten rain.
It's what they are. I swear. Most certainly what they are. And that didn't kill... Aw, that's lame.
My turn.
Here. Go ahead and use Flame Slash on a good lot of you. Get rid of you guys, so that way you don't keep using that attack on us. And I do apologize if you hear the dogs in the background. Ah,
Leave it to me.
Jesus. Let's see, do we have anything that can hear burns? Or cooling spray, yeah, there we go. Thank you. Let's, not use craft, but, use, Tira.
Arcus activate.
Ah, you missed. Good. Heal your hit points there, young swordsman. Man, Gaius is really evading the birds. This is actually pretty amazing. Here, bless us with your arrow.
Hang in there.
Or your arrows, whichever you prefer. You know, but it's just one arrow, so it would be singular, wouldn't it? Man, this is incredible!
Okay.
You know what? Let's use it. Or both of them. I might as well use that one too so we can finish off this battle in style. I forgot that you get CP for every enemy you defeat. I think it's because of one of the quartz that I have in my Arcus unit.
Let's keep going.
Oh, boy. Oh, man, that was good. Really good. We've got Harvest. Wonder what that does. So let's go into Orbit and see what it... Not items, orbits. So, quartz. Oh, that's a earth one, and that increases hit points. Oh my goodness. But none of them have earth master quartz on them. I think it's one of those things where you're going to need the Master Quart to do... Or unless if you... No, you can't even do that with her. Even though it does show itself in yellow, but then I think that's for more the light quartz that we have on us. Yeah. Voice breaker. Here we go. Still a lot of these things that are left unopened. So, let's just leave it at that and continue on, shall we? Yeah, this is the way that we have to go in order to meet that builder or whatever his name is. And oh, that's a pretty lake. Lake Lacrima. Not Lacrimosa of Dana, or Donna. Wow, this lake is beautiful. It really is. You can see the sunlight glimmering on the water. And the air feels so clean, too. This is Lake Lacrima. The hermit lives in that cabin over there. Yeah, it definitely looks like that'd be a place you would want to go in case if you want to go to a vacation spot. Excellent. We should go see him at once. And Alisa looks very concerned, as if she doesn't... as if she actually knows the guy. She did seem like she knew him.
Oh, beautiful. Yeah, breathtaking.
Before we go meet that old hermit, let's just get a good look at the surroundings here. This is, like I said, this is beautiful. I would definitely want to vacation at this place even more, just from looking at it. So pretty. I wonder if we'll have to go into the lake any at all. That'd be like a good place where we would fight a monster. Anyway, dismount on the horse. Or dismount off the horse. And go up inside the cabin. And, yeah, there's really not that much over here at all. Or anything at this place, rather. So let's just go ahead and talk to the old hermit. Seems like there's someone inside. I suppose it must be the man we came to see, then. Yeah, I'll bet he just came back from fishing. For a hermit, he doesn't seem to want for much. So, what are we going to do? Alright, after entering the cabin, the time of day will advance to evening, and all the day's field activity studies will end. Or field study activities will end. Yeah, we don't have any more to do in terms of the field study activities, since we already completed the mandatory one, or the mandatory ones as well as the optional ones. So let's just go ahead and knock on the door. Excuse me, is anyone home? It's open, come on in. Alisa? Excuse us then. Smoking a pipe while wearing a fisherman's jacket. Chris Redfield, is that you? As an old man? No, I'm just kidding. I'm just making a Just making a crack at Chris Redfield's ending picture from Code Veronica in the battle minigame. Hey, it's good to see you again, sir. Well, if it isn't Gaius. Haven't seen you around for, what, half a year now? And little Alisa's here, too. Why, I don't think I've seen your face in, oh, must be coming up on 5 years now. Wait, what? Could this be... Grandfather! What are you doing here? Ah, so it's her grandpa. Well, I guess that's one way to be introduced. But let me give you a proper welcome. So, this is Gwen Reinford. I'm Gwen Reinford, Alisa's favorite granddad. Pleasure to meet you all, Class 7. Honored to meet you, sir. I'm Reen Schwarzer. It's a pleasure to meet you. I'm M.M. Milstein. Eustace Alberea. It's an honor. Ah, a promising group of young folks, if ever there was. But you sure done a lot of growing in the last 5 years, Alisa. You're taller and bigger. It does this old man's heart good to see how easy on the eyes you've become. Grandfather, please. But forget about me. What have you been doing out here all this time? Back when you disappeared from Ruhr, I'd never have believed it if someone told me this is where I'd find you. Do you have any idea how worried I've been? Oh, come now. I send you letters a couple times a year, don't I? And of course, I read all the ones you give to Sharon, too. Still! Have you been here the whole time these past 5 years? Just about. I don't stay year-round, though. I spent about half a year traveling around the continent, seeing friends or visiting the Empire. I see. Mr. Reinford? Would you mind if I asked you how you know so much about our field study? He does raise an excellent point. It almost seems as though you were expecting us to pay you a visit. Well, it's just a coincidence the truck broke down when it did. But I admit, ever since Irina told me you were coming to the Highlands, I'd figured I'd see you at some point. You still talk to Mother? Yes, indeed, though just the bare minimum. The girl's zeal for her work borders on unhealthy. What did I ever do to turn her into such a workaholic? Alisa? Anyway, we're all done with our coffee, so let's head on over to the settlement and have a look at that truck. Just wait outside a bit while I go grab my tools. Oh, actually, I caught a few good-sized trout. Can you take them over to the settlement when you go? Of course. So that's the former chairman of the Reinford group. I knew of him by name, but he's a far more light-hearted man than I would have guessed. Indeed, he seems very easygoing. You can say what you really think. You're not going to hurt my feelings or anything. Everyone loves him because he's all laid back and approachable, but mostly he's just capricious and irresponsible. And then 5 years ago, he just... Alisa? Never mind. Let's get going. As soon as he's ready, we're heading back to the settlement. Alright. Let's wait for him by the garage. Man, he's got a nice-looking house, too. Loves to listen to music. Got his own little kitchen. Got a fireplace. Got a bed. It's like all in one package. Now all it's just missing is the bathroom. And the toilet. And the shower. And the sink. And the toothpaste. And the toothbrush. And the combs. And the hair gel. And the shampoo. And the bars of soap. And the towels. Just anything, you name it. You're not gonna find it in this little household. No, sir. Oh boy, it is already evening time. That is no joke. Anyway, go by the garage. Gaius. Should we head back to the settlement? Hey Gaius, you're on pretty good terms with my grandfather then? Something like that. We've only known him for a couple years, but all of us in the settlement owe him a lot. Myself included. Ah. Okay, we're good to go. You mind if I ride with one of you? Grandfather? You aren't driving? Nah, the engine's been acting up a bit lately, so I'd rather not. Besides, how could I pass up a chance to get to know my granddaughter's classmates a little better? Reen, right? Got room for one more up there? Huh, you're gonna ride with old man Rhineford. Why did he have to pick Reen? He'd better not be giving him any funny ideas. I'm sure that isn't the case. I'd feel a bit more at ease if you focused more on the reins, though. How's little Sharon doing these days? I heard she recently started working at your dormitory. That's right. I haven't had too much time to get to know her. But she seems really skilled at what she does. Oh, she is. Very much so. But more importantly, she's a real cutie. She always has that lovely reserved air, but there's a playful side to her too. I wish she'd sign on as my personal maid. That'd be the life. Yeah. But that Emma girl is really nice too. She's got those glasses, that hair you want her to let down. And she's class pres material to boot. There's a smoldering homeroom hottie if I ever saw one. Come on, you know you agree with me. Well, I can't really say that I disagree with you, but... if you don't mind my asking, why did you never tell Alisa that you were here? Tell me, Reen. What kind of girl do you see her as? Well... I'd say she's a really hard worker. In a great many respects. Oh, I have no doubt of it. She's good-looking, polite, as well-mannered as any noble's daughter. Intelligent. And that all comes naturally to her. It's not some persona she forces on herself. Yeah, I'm amazed at how effortless she makes it all seem. And yet, she has a habit of trying to resolve everything without relying on anyone else for support. I'm sure it hasn't escaped the notice of a canny young man like yourself. It does feel like that sometimes, yeah. She's kind, and her sense of duty compels her to always see things through. But she always keeps everything bottled up, like she never wants to let on to anyone that she needs help with a problem. I'm Alisa R. from Ruhr. It's not like I'm trying to make a big deal out of it or anything. It's just, if everyone knew, it'd make things awkward between us, and I don't want that. I have a feeling the relations between her mother and I caused her to end up that way. Or to be more specific, the conflict between the two of us. Huh? That's why I didn't tell her where I was. But I'll leave it up to her to fill in the details about that. I'm sure that once the two of you are a bit closer, she'll tell you on her own. A bit closer? I have a feeling there's a critical misunderstanding going on here. Oh, is that so? I thought there was a little something going on between you two after seeing your name come up in one of her letters. Well, we did have that unfortunate accident back at the start of the year. But that's all it was. We eventually got it sorted out and nothing's really happened since. An accident, eh? Did you accidentally collide with her on your way to school, causing her to drop the toast she held between her sweet lips? And as the dust cleared, did the two of you find yourselves sprawled on the ground in an unlikely yet heart-racing position? That's a really oddly specific question. But I don't know what kind of heart-racing position you're... So, something really did happen, didn't it? Now, just tell old Gwen here all about it. I want every last juicy detail. Grandfather, please! Yep. It wasn't going to last long.
Hey, isn't that... Ooh, it's those military academy students. I wonder what they're doing all the way out here. Oh well. Looks like things are gonna start getting interesting.
Ah. The silver object. Like how Instructor Sarah has the small red or somewhat maroon object on her that has the same shape as that.
Okay, let's get this mission started. Sheesh. Gramps and the others can be so unreasonable sometimes.
Still, we don't know much about that girl who just keeps popping in at times. That night, the people of the settlement held a banquet at the Elder's house for us, Gwen, and Norton. Ah, nice. Dinner time! Well, it'll be dinner time much later for me, anyways. Oh man, that is a huge banquet. I don't know what we'd do without you, Gwen. Here's to you, my friend. And to you. Come on, Lacan. This booze isn't going to drink itself. Yes, yes. I can still hardly believe it. Finding the famous Gwen Rhineford out in the sticks like this. You know him, then? Of course. He seized on the opportunities of the Orbal Revolution to make Rhineford the industrial powerhouse it is today. And it's only gotten bigger since his daughter took over. The Rhineford Company was originally an arms manufacturer, making their name on firearms and such. They underwent a massive expansion of their lineup and started working on Orbal weapons and railway projects. I suppose that's what it must have looked like to the nobility. But the company does business all across the continent, not just domestically. Gwen has a refreshingly international outlook for an Erebonian businessman. I see. I knew he was a keen man, but I didn't realize he was that famous. The real mystery is why someone would walk away from that in the first place. Some people say he got ill and had no choice but to stand down. But look at him now. He's the picture of health. So maybe there's some truth to that old rumor after all. Oh? What do you mean? Just something I heard a long time ago. No real proof of it, and we at the Imperial Chronicle aren't in the business of printing baseless speculation. Alisa? Ugh. I think my eyes were bigger than my stomach. I'm going to go out and get a little fresh air, okay? Alright. Alisa? Reen, Alisa's going out to get some fresh air. Would you mind going and keeping her company? Not at all. But why me? You're the class president and all. You'd make for better company. No, trust me. I think you're definitely the best man for the job. Well, if you say so. Alright, I'll be back in a little while then.
such an idiot. What am I even doing?
Wow, would you look at that view? Amazing, isn't it, Alisa? It's so pretty. Come on, you two. We need to get going. We're running behind schedule. Now, let them have their fun. It's not often you have the day off like this. Why not try and relax for once?
Alisa?
Oh, Rain. Well, what are you doing out here? Did you eat too much?
My mouth says no, but my stomach's thinking yes. You doing okay? You seem a bit unsteady there.
Nothing like that. I'm just feeling a little out of it. I'm just going to stay out here for a while and get some fresh air. Then I'll be
Ooh.
Sorry about that.
See? What did I tell you? We've been riding all day. I'm not surprised you're feeling tired. Riding a horse really takes it out of you.
I guess you're right. Why didn't that occur to me before?
Hey, Alisa. Look up at the sky.
Huh? Oh, wow.
So pretty.
You know, I didn't even notice it last night because we turned in so early. But now that we know, if you're out here to get some air, better to take in the starlight than look at the ground, right?
You're right.
Aw. That looks so beautiful.
My father was a technician. 8 years ago, he passed away. My family was never really the same after that. Mother was director of the company back then. She focused all of her energy on making the Rhineford group even bigger. She used to treasure our family, but after that, it's like she could barely spare a thought for us.
Oh. She did seem like a talented businesswoman when we met her. Well, more than talented to run the Rhineford group.
What you saw in River Station was just a watered-down version of her normal intensity. We'd be able to have dinner together maybe once every 3 months, and that's being generous. But at least I wasn't alone. Grandfather and Sharon were always there for me.
That's how it was, huh? I guess you've known Sharon for a long time then.
Yeah, my mother hired her about 7 years ago. Being a Rhineford and all, I never had many people I could really call friends when I was young. The nobles looked down on me, of course, but the common people treated me like I was different from them, too. At least with my grandfather and Sharon around, I never felt totally alone. Grandfather introduced me to all kinds of different hobbies, like horseback riding and playing the violin. Sharon taught me self-defense and archery, and all the high society etiquette expected of a lady. Meanwhile, my mother kept expanding the company completely against the wishes of my grandfather, the chairman.
I see. Though, hasn't Rhineford always been a big industrial company?
Kind of, yeah. Even back then, they took on projects in all fields, from steel mills to railway construction to guns and tanks. It's not surprising there are people out there who like to call the company a merchant of death. I can't say I completely agree with that side of the company, but I've never felt embarrassed or ashamed about it. But a few years ago, the Rhineford group finally went too far.
What do you mean?
Those 2 railway guns set up in Gorelia Fortress on the eastern edge of the Empire? You know about those, right?
Yeah. I've heard of
Ooh.
them.
What we saw in the prologue.
They're supposed to have the longest range of any Orbal cannon in the world.
I've only seen their spec sheets, but the destruction they're capable of is terrifying. Erebonia's still fighting with Calvert over Crossbell, and those guns are capable of targeting any point in Crossbell State. In just a couple hours, they could wipe Crossbell City and its 500,000 citizens off the map.
No way. That's way beyond being a weapon of war. More like an instrument of massacre.
I couldn't agree more. And neither could my grandfather, who supervised their construction. Even though my mother was the one who signed off on the project, My grandfather regretted it like the decision was his. As he was hesitating over whether to hand them over to the Imperial Army, my mother betrayed him.
What?
She went behind his back and secured the support of all of Reinford's major shareholders. Everyone from Ruhr's ruling lord Marquis Ragnar to the top brass of the Imperial Army was on her side. In the face of such overwhelming pressure from all sides, my grandfather was forced to capitulate. He stepped down as chairman, and my mother wasted no time taking his place.
Quite a history. I could definitely see why she wants to be away from her mother quite a lot. That is very intense.
That's when my grandfather decided to leave the company entirely. And me.
Alright.
I thought I'd at least have Sharon on my side, but she just did whatever my mother told her to do. It's been 5 years since then already.
Oh. I think I get it now. Why she gets under your skin, I mean. It's not so much what your mother did, but how it ended up tearing your family apart.
Yeah. I couldn't believe my mother would betray her own father. I couldn't believe grandfather would take it without fighting back. I couldn't believe Sharon, who'd always supported me, watched it all happen without a word of protest. It really drove it home to me, how big the Reinford group was now, and how small I was. I hated realizing it had become so large that corporate interests were stronger than family ties. Looking back, I guess that's when I decided I'd leave home and enroll in the academy. Even when I ran, I couldn't go far enough to escape my mother's shadow, or the Reinford name. Then I come here and find my grandfather happily enjoying a whole new life without a care in the world. When I stepped outside, I was feeling so lost, so frustrated, wondering what I'd been doing all this time. But it's kind of strange, you know? I look up at the stars and it feels like I can escape the gravity of everything. I think I'm finally starting to understand why my grandfather chose to leave it all behind and move out here in the first place.
You really are strong, Alisa. Stronger than you realize. You were finally ready to talk about it. About your family and the company and everything. So, maybe you found what you were looking for to move past that, right?
Maybe you're right. But I don't think I would have been able to if I hadn't enrolled at the academy. Meeting everyone in Class 7, the lacrosse club, you... I'm a better person for it. Your support has already made a difference. So, thanks. Thanks for worrying about me. And thanks for reminding me to look up, not down.
Anytime. Though, truth be told, I came to check on you because Emma asked me to. Sorry to ruin the moment.
I thought that might be the case. Oh well, there's always next time. It's kind of strange to hear you tell me I'm strong, because I could say the same thing about you. You always seem to get thrust into the role of leader, someone we can count on to keep us on track.
I guess running errands on all my free days is really helping me buckle down. Still, I feel like I've got a long way to go, especially when I keep running from myself.
Huh?
Remember back in Celdic? I said that I came to the academy to find myself. But sometimes, I wonder if maybe I just wanted to get away. From my family, from myself.
Oh. Do you not get along well with your family?
Oh, I do. I'm not their real son, but my parents always loved me like I was. My sister and I, we've had our differences, especially lately. But we still get along pretty well. No, the problem's just with me.
Reen. Still, I suppose the fact you were finally ready to talk about it means that maybe you found what you were looking for to move past that, right? Who'd have thought I'd have the chance to feed you your own good advice so soon? I can't believe you can just say things like that with a straight face. Maybe being on the receiving end every now and then will do you some good.
Alright, you got me. I admit defeat. But yeah, I guess I'm starting to figure things out. In my own way. Maybe enrolling in Thoris was the first thing I'd done right in a long time. I ended up in Class 7. And now, all of us are out here like this, spending time together.
Yeah, I like that. I hope the things we learned during our field studies can help us all make a difference in the world. So... Wait, all of us?
Oh.
You two were gone so long that we started to get a little worried. No way! How long have you been listening?
Still, I suppose the fact that you were finally ready to talk about it
Oh.
means that maybe you found what you were looking for to move past that, right?
Stop! Reen, he was the one who said it first. I was just repeating it back to him. Oh, Alisa, there's nothing to be embarrassed about. Honestly, you touched my heart.
I apologize for eavesdropping on you, but at the same time, I'm kind of glad I did.
How did I end up in the middle of this anyway? Fine, if that's how you want to play it. None of you are getting any sleep until you've shared all your most embarrassing secrets. What? I don't...
You wish.
Seems like you did well.
Honestly, I feel like she helped me more than I helped her. Hey, Gaius?
Hmm?
This is a really beautiful place.
Yeah, ain't it?
Alisa can now use the S-Craft Rosetta Arrow. All right, she finally learned her S-Craft on her own. A great leap in her character.
Ooh, you're moving up in the world.
All right.
I've got a little reward here for you.
Ingenuity as a perk. Okay.
Keep up the good work.
So we made it to B2 ranking. Okay. 255 hours. Shift's almost over. No signs of anything suspicious or anything at all, really. Why do we even do this every day? You do know what the point of having a sentry is, right? Oh, hey, you're early. But come on now. You've got to get where I'm coming from, at least a little. I could understand if we were posted near Crossbell, but who's going to start a war out here in the boondocks? You never know, right? Perhaps the fact that you'd never expect it would make it a perfect place to start a war. Besides, Lieutenant General Vander says we need to stay on alert, and he knows the situation better than we do. The Lieutenant General's a great man, yeah. But what are those big shots from the 3rd Armored Division doing stationed in some backwater place like this anyway? You think that rumor's true? That he got posted here because he wouldn't help the Blood and Iron Chancellor? Watch what you say. That kind of idle gossiping is how rumors get wings. Fine, fine. Such a killjoy. Anyway, you got things covered here. I want to go get some sleep. Got a few minutes left on my shift, but you're here. And hey, who's counting? Honestly. Wait. What was that? What the? What happened? Did they just get shelled? Who had the order to attack? No one. I've heard nothing of that sort. Zendergate needs to know about the... What the? No way. Oh. Ah! An enemy attack? Where's it coming from? No. Oh, adios. Damn. Looks like we're going to war the next day. Well, let's go ahead and save our data here, so that way we can move to the next field day study. Alright, Monday, field study day 3. The last field study day before we head on back. That same day at 6:30 in the morning. Oh, damn. Looks like war is going to be taking place in the Highlands or something. Or some battle. Ah, that was a great meal. I don't think I could eat another bite. After how much we ate yesterday, I'm surprised we were still able to pack away this much food. Well, you're all growing boys and girls, so eat up. Riding takes a lot of energy, so I'd say eating like this is normal after a day out of the plains. Would anyone like more? I should probably refrain. If there's any chicken left, we can wrap it in bamboo and take it with us. Who knows, we might need something to gnaw on while we're out there today. Okay. Let me help too. I'll pour the leftover tea into some containers for you. Ah, thanks. You really are too kind. You're our guests. What kind of hosts would we be if we didn't treat you as such? Anyway, here's the grand list of the tasks you'll be tending to today. Alright, so the field study envelope for this day today. And let's see. Assign tasks. Oh! Just one? A north monster. A large unknown monster has been seen around the northern part of the Highlands. It must be exterminated at all costs. Details unknown. Southwest area of the Northern Highlands near a cliff edge. So not that too far from the camp. I figured it couldn't hurt give you fewer than yesterday. Feel free to take advantage of that extra time to do whatever strikes your fancy. Maybe go off the beaten path a bit. Understood. Thank you again for everything. Do you want to spend some more time with your grandfather today, Alisa? It sounds like you weren't able to spend much time with him yesterday. Gwen stayed at the Elder's home yesterday, right? I imagine he ought to be up and about soon. We'd have no objections to completing this morning's task without you if you wish to spend more time with him. But... Lacan! Are you there? Elder? Yes, I'm here. Oh, good morning. Grandfather? Norton? Morning, everyone. Sorry to intrude. Judging by the looks on your faces, it seems not all is well. I'm afraid you're right. We received word from Zendergate just a short while ago. They say the Imperial Army's watchtower has been attacked. What? It sounds like it all happened in the middle of the night. And that's not the last of it either. The Republican Army's base has been attacked too. This isn't going to be pretty. Same day at 8 a.m. Looks like shit's about to get serious today, guys. Third Armored Division Military Airships, Cavalier, Gliere. Republican Army, 8th Area Division, Aviation Regiment, Aldebaran. Dang. Airborne Armored Division being sent out first as always, I see. I suppose it's only a matter of time before they give the order to the armored regiments, too. Lieutenant General! We've confirmed the deaths of 2 of the guards. A further 3 have sustained serious injuries, but we've been able to stabilize their condition. I see. Have the medics see to them the second they arrive. Yes, sir. Contact Zinder Gate. Prepare the 3rd Armored Division for deployment. I want all armored vehicles ready to move before I return. Same day at 9:30 in the morning. Hey, you sure you don't need us to help? I appreciate your willingness, but we'll be fine. We're used to the procedures for moving the settlement in case of an emergency. The same goes for you, Gaius. I assume you'll be heading to Zinder Gate to learn about the current situation from Lieutenant General Vander. Not as a citizen of Nord, but as a student of Thor's military academy. I will. Will you be staying here, Grandfather? I will. I can use the truck after all. And since I was here anyway, I might as well do what I can to get the settlement ready to move. Alright, please take care of yourself. I'm sorry, Elder Lacan. I feel terrible that I can't help you when you need it most. You have your own job to do. There's no need to worry about us. May the blessing of the winds and the goddess be with you all. Take care. We will. We must make for Zinder Gate at once. Indeed. We need to find out as much as we can about what happened. The photographer Norton accompanied the party. The northern reaches of the Nord Highlands are temporarily inaccessible. So, looks like we're going to be going south today. Well, starting out right now. But yeah. So there's really nothing new there. Anyway, it's time for us to head northward. Or, not northward, but southward. Yes, we're going to be riding into the southern region. I'm really sorry to put you guys up to this. You already helped me out more than enough yesterday. No problem, don't sweat it. This must be the kind of breaking news every press photographer dreams of being on the scene for. Still, it bothers me. How is it possible that both the Imperial and Republican bases were attacked at the same time? Do you think one attacked first and the other swiftly retaliated? No time to think about that right now. We need to hurry. We need to get to Zinder Gate as fast as we can. Right! Whoa, don't ride too roughly. Sorry, but this is an emergency, Norton. We gotta make our way to Zinder Gate. Post haste. Huh, and Norton's got his own portrait. Yeah, it doesn't look like these guys are going to give us so much experience points. Well, they probably will, but we need to focus all our energy on getting over to Zinder Gate at this time. Looks like this is the final day that we're going to be playing Ocarina of Time or Twilight Princess out on this field for our field study. Kind of sad that it had to happen this soon.
That's one of the Imperial Army's airships.
This situation is looking worse by the minute.
We need to hurry.
Yeah, it's real sad that it all has to come to an end at some point, but That's just how it is.
Those are armored cars from the Imperial Army.
Damn, this isn't looking good.
Same day at 10 a.m. Dang. Looks like the Imperial Army's 3rd Armored Division. And it appears they're preparing for deployment. Thanks, everyone. Let me go see if I can get permission to start taking photographs. I wonder where Lieutenant General Vander could be. We need to find him so he can tell us what's going on here. I suspected you might show up. Yes, General Vander. Lieutenant General! Did you have some business to attend to elsewhere, sir? I thought I'd conduct another sweep of the area as a precaution. But never mind that, you came at the perfect time. A freight train bound for Ruhr departs 30 minutes from now. I want you all to board that train, finish your field study as quickly as you can, and return to the academy. What? But sir! While things ultimately depend on the actions of the Republican Army, the bottom line is that we may be mere hours away from armed conflict with the Calvard Republic. I've already informed everyone in the settlement. Did they not relay the message to you? Be that as it may. We can't just turn tail and pretend none of this is happening. Lieutenant General, have you established which side attacked first? Gaius, that's the central question here. It's still under investigation. You have my assurance that the Imperial Army did not attack. We did not make the first move, nor have we retaliated. However, our army's watchtower was destroyed, and several guards lost their lives. As the officer in charge of Zendergate, I have a duty to act. So there really were fatalities. Let's presume, for the sake of argument, that the damage sustained by the Republican Army's base was in fact deliberate sabotage by their own forces. How bad was the damage? Several of their facilities suffered major structural damage. Their losses appear to be, at minimum, equal to ours. Honestly, I'd estimate them to be far greater. But if they suffered even more damage than we did, that doesn't make any sense. I'm afraid we've long since passed the point where leisurely discussing our possibilities was an option. I will do all I can to avoid full-scale war, but we're prepared for the possibility of armed conflict. And I suspect they are as well. But that just seems so wrong. If that's your opinion, Lieutenant General, will you at least allow me the chance to investigate what happened on my own? Gaius? Investigate? On your own? As I'm sure you're aware, I know the Highlands like the back of my hand. And when someone attempts to threaten the peace of my homeland, I won't rest until I've unearthed the truth behind what's happening. You're serious. We'll do everything we can to help you. I think this falls within the scope of our field study, too. No, wait. This is the people of Nord's problem. There's no reason for you all to stay here and risk getting caught in the crossfire. A classmate and friend is staying behind. Is that reason enough? I am the son of the House of Alberea. I would never disgrace the honor of my family name by fleeing in the face of danger. Besides, it seems like your people have done a lot for my grandfather. Gaius, do you remember what you said to us back at Heimdall Station? The most important thing is that we all come back safe and sound. Everything else is secondary. It appears you've lost this one, Gaius. Lieutenant General, It's currently 10:05. I will permit you until 12:30 to conduct your investigation. I will do everything in my power to postpone any potential conflict until at least then. Thank you. Thank you, sir. Then we haven't a moment to waste. We should begin by visiting the watchtower that was attacked. That sounds like a good place to start. Are we headed there now? Looks like we are.
Thank you. Really, I appreciate it more than you know.
It's no big deal, honestly. I agree with Alisa. We're classmates after all, and more than that, we're friends.
Well, this is clearly of great importance to you.
I know you want to protect your people, but that's not the only reason you're doing this, is it?
You got me. It ties back into why I accepted the Lieutenant General's recommendation and entered the academy too. I'm sure each of you feels the same about your own homes, but I love this land with all my heart. The wind racing across the highlands, vast mountain peaks, the clear blue of the sky, the breathtaking beauty of the rising sun, the melancholy of the sunset, the twinkling of the stars in the twilight. I love everything about this land of Nord. It's part of who I am.
Wow. I guess it hadn't sunk in how much Nord means to you.
I'm certainly attached to Ruhr, but I can't think of anyone else who would state their love for their homeland so poetically.
If you love it so much, why did you leave it behind? If you truly love Nord, if Nord is such a part of you, what is it that drove you to enroll in a military academy in a foreign land so far away?
I'm not surprised you'd find it strange. To be honest, I'm still not totally sure what compelled me to do it. Back when I was a kid, the Republican Army built a base in the Eastern Plains, and the Imperial Army responded in kind with their watchtower. It's made me more uneasy with every passing year. Years ago, a traveling priest from the Septian Church taught me all about the history of the continent. One thing that stood out to me was just how many lives had been lost during the conflicts between the major powers. Another major theme was just how profound of an impact the Orbal Revolution had on people's lives. Even the concepts of time and distance have changed so much. In effect, the Orbal Revolution shrunk the world. It made me realize a sad truth, one that kind of scares me even now, that there was no guarantee my homeland could stay at peace forever. That one day, it might be drawn into outsiders' conflicts and be occupied and redistricted into oblivion.
I can't believe you were thinking about such weighty things even as a kid.
So then, you joined the academy in order to learn more about the outside world that posed a threat to your homeland?
Yeah, something along those lines. When I realized how afraid I was, I knew I couldn't close my eyes. I wanted to do something, anything, to protect this land. As luck would have it, I met the Lieutenant General. He's the one who told me about Thor's military academy. One thing led to another, he offered me a recommendation. And before I knew it, I took him up on his offer. So there I was, green as grass, heading off to study abroad despite having no clue what life in the Empire was like. Thinking back on how it all came together, what you said is probably what I was thinking back then.
Honestly, I've yet to hear a student offer a more galvanizing reason than yours for enrolling at the academy.
I have to agree. I don't know too many people who love their home so much that they'd leave it behind to find a way to protect it.
It's not a sentiment I can imagine many Erebonians feeling, that's for sure. But I think I finally understand. Alisa? Just an idle thought. But having heard Gaius pour his heart out to us, there's no way we can just walk away from this. Not after the people of Nord gave us such a warm welcome and treated us like family. Indeed, I couldn't have asked for more.
Agreed. We'll get to the bottom of what's going on here and stop war from breaking out.
Nord may not be our home, but it's still an important neighbor. I'll do what I can to aid you.
Thanks, all of you. Really, thank you.
Oh, we're already headed there right now. Damn. That is messed up. I wonder if this will tread back to the northern part of the Nord Highlands, then that we can complete our task with before we head to the major battle of this chapter. You can see shell damage everywhere. It's even worse than I'd feared. They've confirmed casualties too. I didn't think I'd ever see anything like this. As students at a military academy, things like this are always within the realm of possibility. Although I hardly expected my first sight of such devastation to be the spark that ignites war with Calvard. This may be too much for students like us to handle. No, we've all been in situations that looked impossible before, haven't we? And every time, we've come through. We just have to stay calm and think. I'm sure we can do something here too. You're right. True, we should focus on doing what we can. Whatever we decide to do, we need to get a better grasp of the situation. Yeah, let's find out who's in charge and get their permission to start an investigation. I see. If Lieutenant General Vander has given you his permission, I see no reason to refuse. Thank you. However, I want to make it clear that armed conflict with Calvard could begin at any moment. We've got our hands full staying on guard for any potential threat from the east. I'll permit you to speak with the soldiers here, but don't get in the way of them doing their duties. Understood. Okay, let's get started. We should start by speaking with the soldiers and assessing the damage. That seems wise. When we've gathered all the information we need, we can start piecing it together. Right, let's go. Well, let's see if we can go try to leave. The chances are we're probably not going to be able to leave right away.
Let's get going.
Okay, so yeah. We can't really do anything, or we can't really leave just as of yet, so we gotta start talking to the people within this watchtower. But still, that sucked. That I got attacked like that. How's the situation with the Republican Army? Looks like they're really hustling over there. We've confirmed a number of armored vehicles entering and exiting the area. We've heard their base got hit pretty badly too, and even from over here, it sure looks that way. The Lieutenant General said that the Republican base got hit at least as hard as the Watchtower, if not harder. But we believe they were responsible for that as well. They need an excuse to attack us, and that sure as hell looks like one. Do you really think it's true? That much damage seems awfully excessive. They probably just got overzealous with the explosives. Doesn't make much difference either way. If they're brazen enough to attack us, we'll blow them back across the border. The soldiers here all seem to have their doubts. But without any hard evidence, we're not going to be able to convince them of anything. We should reconsider the possibility that this was a deliberate act of sabotage by Calvard's forces. Does raise a good point. Rowan, why did you go and die on me? Sats. He seems pretty down. Can't say I don't understand how he feels, though. It was right when the shifts changed. Rowan came out to relieve me, and I was chattering away with him like always. That's when the first shell hit us. Must have been around 3 in the morning. So it started around 3 then. Right in the middle of the night. I was on lookout. I should have noticed something was off, but that explosion completely took me by surprise. I was so sure nothing would ever happen out here that when something actually did, I was totally useless. If I just paid a bit more attention, if I'd been a better soldier, one might still be with us now. It's not your fault. None of us could have predicted that something like this would happen. You could hardly blame yourself for a lack of vigilance after being stationed in a peaceful area like this for so long. They attacked in the dead of night, knowing your guard would be down. I wonder if it really was the Republican Army's doing after all. We need more information before we can say for sure. No, I don't think it was them. There was something else that happened before we came under attack. We heard an explosion coming from the Republican Army's base. When we looked, we saw smoke pouring from it. What? We knew that both bases were attacked. But did both attacks really happen around the same time? If that's so, it's unlikely that either army was responsible. Who is responsible then? We should keep this in mind as we piece things together. Take a look at the evidence here. Huh? Is this? What's up, Alisa? Is there something unusual about the scrap of metal? I knew it. This is a mortar shell manufactured by the Rhineford Company. Are you sure? Yeah, I've seen them before on the assembly line. There are only a couple models capable of firing this kind of shell. That would suggest that the mortar used to fire it was also made by the Rhineford Company. But if we assume that's true, it seems much less likely that the Republic was responsible. True, why would the Republican Army use a weapon made in the Empire? It doesn't make much sense to me. Even if we account for deception, it seems unlikely that Calvard would go this far to conceal their involvement. Though considering the stakes, we can't entirely rule out the possibility. Still, this might prove to be an important clue to solving this mystery. And then we take a look at the watchtower from this angle. This is awful. It really is. It looks like they got hit hard. And to think they were casualties. You know, the Imperial Army isn't going to sit and twiddle their thumbs after suffering an attack like this. They have their image to uphold, after all. Hey, looks like most of the damage is concentrated on the south side of the building. You think whoever carried out the attack could have done it from the Highlands? It seems very likely. But where on the plains could they launch an attack like that from? Well, the Highlands are incredibly vast. We need some kind of clue to even know where to start looking. Yeah, hopefully we'll be able to find something here that'll point us in the right direction. I think that's all the info we can gather here. I think so too. Now we need to analyze what we've learned. First, we should establish a good picture of what was happening when the attack occurred. That seems to be the best place to start. So first of all, what time did the actual attack on the watchtower happen? 3 a.m. It was 3 a.m. Yes, that's what the guard told us. But that wasn't all that was going on then. That's right, the Republican Army's base also came under attack. And according to the Lieutenant General, they suffered even greater damage than what happened here. I think we can safely discount the possibility that the Republican Army bombed their own forces, then. But there's no evidence that the Imperial Army launched an attack either. All we know is that both attacks happened, and both sides took heavy damage. However, as Alisa said, we have no evidence to suggest that either side was responsible. If we accept that as fact, the most likely scenario is that the responsibility lies with another party entirely. So, you think a third party is working behind the scenes to provoke both countries into starting a war? Tensions between the Empire and the Republic are always high. But compared to other areas of similar political value, the Nord Highlands have always been peaceful. I can conceive of no reason either country would have decided to break that peace last night. I agree. If anything, it seems that the negatives would outweigh the positives for both parties. If this were Crossbell, it might be a different story, but here? Now that you mention it, we found something else odd about the attack on the watchtower, didn't we? Something that seems to point to a third party's involvement. Something else odd about the attack on the watchtower. I bet she was referring to this. You're talking about the mortars used for the attack, right? Exactly. It looks like the Orbal mortars they used in the attack were an old Rhineford model. And I, for one, find it pretty unlikely that the Republican Army is packing Erebonian-made weapons. Indeed, they have little reason to be, considering the Republic has its own major Orbal technology manufacturer. The Verne Company, as I recall. Yeah, the Verne Company is responsible for manufacturing most of the arms used by the Republican Army. Then there's the fact that the mortar used here is old. The Imperial Army hasn't used this model for years. I've heard that military surplus sometimes makes its way onto the black market and ends up in the hands of mercenaries. Knowing that, it seems unlikely that either army chose to use it to cover their tracks. Quite. However, there is a far more pressing question we need to answer. What do you mean? Ah, I know where you're going. We need to know where the attack was launched from in the first place. That's going to be difficult to work out. But without that vital detail, all our speculation thus far is for naught. If we intend to avert a war, we need more than speculation. We need conclusive evidence. Agreed. But the Highlands are far too vast to just strike out searching blindly, especially with the Lieutenant General's deadline rapidly approaching. Actually, we may not have to start our search blind. If Alisa and Gaius will lend me a hand, I may be able to help. Huh? What do you have in mind? If I can factor the location of the damage together with the speed and trajectory of the mortar shells, and then take into account the Highlands' winds, I may be able to estimate the area from which the mortar was fired. Potentially anyway. Are you serious? It sounds easier said than done. I'll do what I can. Are you familiar with the specifics of the shell that was used? I think so. It's an old model, but I should be able to give you some rough data. That should be plenty. Anyway, let's have another look at those damaged areas and start our calculations. Please come with me, everyone. Right. Alright, we got an increase of AP by 1, because we answered correctly. Alright, I think I've calculated a rough location. I believe the mortar was fired from a location to the south of here. Using the map as a reference point, that means it was likely launched from somewhere in this area. And according to my calculations, the launch site shouldn't be too far from here. Wow, I can't believe you managed to work that out. That's well beyond the level of mathematics we cover in class. I'll enjoy watching Regnitz really sweat it out trying to best you on our next midterm. Just a little applied physics. I couldn't have done it without Alisa and Gaius' help. It looks like we've got a nice big piece of the puzzle right in our hands. Sure seems like it. Let's take off and start looking. Right. Rena and the others reported their findings to the soldier in charge and asked him to relay the intel to Zendergate. Afterward, they set out on horseback to begin their search. Alright, let's start looking for where the mortar was actually fired from. If what Emma calculated is correct, it should have been fired from a point south of the watchtower. Most likely from a point that's easy to overlook, so that it's not found out. Let's see if we can find anywhere that fits the description. We'll likely need to rely on the map to help us. I wonder if the culprit could still be there. Regardless, we should see what we can find. I wonder if we can actually get back and actually do our task. If we can, then it'll actually make things easier for us. Because, I don't know. Okay, so we can't. So, let's go ahead and head in this direction. South of the watchtower. Oh, look at this. Hey, over there! You found something? What's a rope ladder doing all the way up there? I can hardly believe its presence here to be a mere chance. Do the people of Nord use this area for anything? Not that I ever known of. This just got that much more suspicious then. Perhaps the mortar was fired from somewhere up here? It definitely seems worth a look. I'm just not sure how we're going to get up there. We can't even reach the rope ladder from down here. I see no way to climb up the cliff face itself either. If you have any suggestions, now would be a fine time. I believe I have an idea. What if we were able to make use of Alisa's Orbal bow? My bow? How? Well, if you were able to hit the cord that's tying the rope ladder, perhaps it would unroll itself, allowing us to climb up. I'm glad you think I'm that good of a shot, but I really don't see it working. It was just a thought. Well, it's not like we have any other better ideas. Why not give it a try? True enough, and time is one resource we don't have much of right now. Searching for some manner of tool to pull it down would cost us precious time as well. I can't really argue with that. Alright, here goes nothing. There! Got it! Wait, what? It actually worked? Haha. You seem to have the makings of a great hunter. Seems like this is a day for lucky shots. We'll have to start calling her Quick Draw Alisa. Was I just imagining things, or did that arrow glow for a second? Well, now that we can reach the ladder, why don't we go have a look on top of the cliff? Yeah, let's see what's up there. Alright. It's time to see if the culprit's still here. Probably not, but left a pretty good thing for us to find. Oh yeah. Busted. There! Exactly the smoking gun we were looking for, too. Yep, that's the one. Well, well, old Orbal mortars. All Rhineford models, too. And it looks like they've been used recently. So this is where they were hiding them. I can see why they chose this place. Who would think to look here? They must have fled the area after firing them last night, leaving the launchers where they were. But unfortunately, these alone do not furnish enough evidence to avert the war. You're right, unfortunately. If we just had a bit more evidence. Still, this is a solid step forward for our investigation. Perhaps we should return to Zendergate and let the Lieutenant General know? That sounds like a good idea. Alright, let's go report. Wow. The mystery is just getting bigger and bigger, guys. But... There! Isn't that... Oh... Isn't that the flying object we saw fleeing from Auroch's fort near Boreahard? There's no mistaking something that strange, and it looks like it's carrying something. It can't be a coincidence that they'd show up now, of all times. They're heading northwest, and we're going after them. Right. Saddle up. Chase and find the floating silver object before time runs out. Okay. And we're gonna need a dash for this.
We can't let them get away!
Right. We need to overtake them.
Need to keep our eyes on the prize here. If anything...
Crap, they're fast.
Just don't lose sight of them.
Is she going up there? Something tells me she is. Yep. She's heading in that direction. Yep.
Did they touch down near the stone circle? There's no escape for them now.
Don't start stopping now. Hopefully that's not the one who actually made the shots. But we can't disregard the possibility. Yeah, she did stop. I definitely saw them land around here. I can sense someone up ahead. Really? Yeah, I'm betting it's that thing we're chasing. Ah, so our quarry is finally within reach. I think it was carrying a young girl. Well, we'll find out what we're dealing with soon enough. AP increased by 1 on that. Sweet beans. What? Oh, there it is. There they are! She really does look like a child. But what is the silver construct with her? Save the speculation for later. We need to capture them before they escape.
I think that about covers everything. Now, what to do? It'd be easy enough to overpower them, but there's a good chance some of them would get away. But just killing them all seems really cruel, too.
Halt! Stay where you are!
Ooh, it's the military academy students.
She knows about us?
How?
Just who are you?
And what's that thing beside you?
So, who are you? Were you involved with the attacks on the watchtower in the Republican Army's base?
We'd rather not accuse you of a crime you didn't commit. But can you at least tell us who you are and what you're doing here?
Aw, how did I end up being the bad guy? This is gonna make things a bit sticky. Oh, I know what I can do! Everything will go hunky-dory if you guys help me out.
What?
Huh?
What are you talking about? But first, I hope you won't mind if I give you a little test, just to be sure you're up to the challenge.
Is that a challenge?
Milliam Orion.
I'm Milliam Orion. And this is Aragetlam, but you can just call him Lammy for short.
Lammy?
Okay, let's get started.
She's a boss, huh?
Let's get started.
Here we go!
Right.
Looks like Milliam's just the only one who can attack.
It's my turn.
But she most certainly does have a lot of hit points on her.
Barrier. Thanks.
Leave it to me.
Yeah. Rush it.
Okay. Right.
Let's, S-break that with a Rosetta arrow.
This is my secret weapon. Target Orbal energy. Rosetta arrow. Yeah.
That was a very strong attack, but not as strong as Reen or Gaius' attacks.
It's my turn. Oh no, you don't!
Get him.
Ah!
It's my turn.
Poor Reen.
Oh, Moon, shield us from harm. Crescent Shadow.
It's my turn.
Ouch.
I can do this.
Oh. Shoot. Better give you a Tira Balm.
Ha! Thank you very much.
All right.
She does attack hard, that's for sure. Wonder if I could have uses for that, but then again, probably not a good idea either.
Gleaming blades. Go! I can do this. Get him!
Ouch!
Yeah.
Jerk. Got us in an unconscious state again? Yeah, not a good idea. Better give our support for some of these.
Arcus, activate. Now.
And Gaius is unconscious?
Get him! I'm sorry, everyone.
My turn.
Ugh, Jesus. Get up, Emma.
Thank you very much.
Leave it to me.
Damn.
Whoa, that's good.
Lammy, barrier! Thanks!
My turn.
It's my turn.
Crafts. Crescent shell us.
Oh, Moon, shield us from harm. Crescent shell.
It's my turn.
Ouch.
Go.
Oh, how'd I miss that?
All right. Take this. Thanks.
Ah,
Do this.
damn it. Alright, we need your blessed arrows right now.
Hang in there.
If anything.
Thank you very much. It's my turn.
No, arts. I didn't think it was gonna be this difficult, but then again, you can never be sure.
Thanks. My turn.
Time for us to flame slash you.
Gavel on my blade.
It's my turn.
You're gonna take some burns, little lady. Ouch.
It's my
Ouch, dude. Ouch, dude. Give it to Emma.
Oh, Moon, shield us from harm.
Or, well, I meant, give it to, Alisa. She needs defenses, if anything.
Lammy, barrier. Thanks.
All right.
My turn.
Not really gonna do anything when you keep using that, little lady. Oh!
Here we go.
Oh, we about got this in the bag, guys.
I can do this.
Got her. Wait, that still is not enough? Oh, it's okay.
Yeah.
Got it.
I let my guard down. Let's keep going.
Oh, boy. That was rough. Well, at least we got Rien up to level 30, if anything.
I did it.
Wow, you guys are pretty tough. Yep, looks like you'll be great for the job, all right.
we've had quite enough of your wild chases and your games.
You were the one who attacked both of those military facilities, weren't you? Oh, no, that wasn't me! Ugh, what can I say to make you believe me?
Just tell us what you can. Anything you know that might help us find out who was actually responsible.
You said you wanted our help? If helping you would restore peace to the Highlands, we're ready to help out however we can. But you have to talk to us. Help us understand what's happening.
Come on, you two.
I hope you don't come to regret your naivete.
You said your name was Milliam, right? We really don't have much time. So could you tell us what it is you want our help with?
Well, what I want you to help me with is capturing the small armed group responsible for attacking the Watchtower and the Republican Army's base.
Huh? There. Wow. Looks like our mission is one and the same.
What did you just say? You saw those mortars earlier, right? There's a bunch more hidden near the Republican Army's base. I'm guessing it was the same group that set them up at both locations.
Wait.
Do you have any idea who this armed group might be?
Well, I'm not 100% sure or anything. But they look like a bunch of Jaeger dropouts, so I'm guessing they're working for a pretty meaty chunk of Mira. I was on my way to go find out for sure.
Wait, then...
You know where they are?
Sure do. They're up in the north of the Highlands. If you promise to help me out, I'd be happy to show you the way. So, how about it?
Alright, you have our aid. I'm Reen Schwarzer, Thor's Military Academy, Class 7.
Gaius Wurzel.
I'm Alisa Reinford. It's, nice to meet you.
My name is Emma Milstein. It's a pleasure to make your acquaintance.
Yusis Alberea. And just so you know, you still have much to answer for regarding your intrusion into Auroch's fort.
You knew that was us, huh? It'd be super cool if we could just, put that whole thing behind us for the time being.
If we must.
Now.
Nice to meet you all, too. Anyway, what are we just hanging around here for? Let's make for the north of the Highlands.
Alright, but I'd like to swing by the settlement first.
Yeah, you should use your telephone to report back to Zendergate about everything we found out so far.
Okay, let's get going then. Oh, yeah. Are you going to be riding on the back of your... thing?
Well, I could, but I think I'm gonna ride on the back of your horse instead.
Wait, what?
Lammy!
Argetlim.
Whoa! It vanished.
And the way it did so seems familiar somehow.
Come on, are we going or not? Let's go catch us some big fat wannabe Jaegers!
Milliam joined the party. For reasons unknown, she's carrying an Arcus unit and is capable of forming combat links with other party members. Oh, wow. Oh, yeah, she can fight with us. And gosh, she's at level 33 right now. Interesting. Well, we probably might have to try her out.
Woohoo! This is amazing!
If you keep squirming around back there, you're gonna fall off.
Funny how she's riding on the back of Reen's horse. Reen, you're very popular with the ladies. Alright, Reen and the others hurried directly to the settlement. And we are going to go to the northern part of the Highlands, so we might be able to actually get that task for us done in the southwest portion of the northern part of the Nord Highlands. Jaeger wannabes, huh? Is that... Oh. Why are they circling around the encampment? A Republican Army airship? What's it doing deep into the Highlands? This is what they call an invasive reconnaissance, or something like that. They basically trespass with just enough force to see what the enemy's up to and how many troops they've got. So that's their aim. Just who are you? It's a secret! Anyway, don't you guys need to get a hold of Zender Gate? Ugh, she's right. Let's move. Alright. Bro, you're all safe. Toma, I'm glad to see you're okay. We saw a Republican airship flying overhead. Yeah, it's been circling up there for a while now. Is there really going to be a war? We're doing everything we can to make sure that doesn't happen. We need to hurry and borrow the Elder's telephone. So you have reason to believe that the armed group is hiding in the Northern Highlands? Yeah, seems like that's what's going on. We're currently on our way to investigate. I suppose all our hopes are pinned on this. Very well. I'm extending your deadline to 1500 hours. Be on your guard. Will do. Please do whatever you can to postpone any conflict. So, the culprits used to be members of the Jaeger Corps. I've heard the term mentioned before, but I know little of them. Well, they're trouble, that's for sure. Let us handle this. We're not going to let anyone start a war here. It appears that even if I wish to sway you, your mind is already made up. Let me see if I can get this phone to pick up the Orbal waves from your Arcus units. Now, give me a call if anything happens. Thank you, Grandfather. May the winds and the goddess guide you. I'll be praying for your safety. Let's jam. Okay, we're counting on you to show us the way. Where in the Northern Highlands are they hiding anyway? Oh, I think you probably know the place. You know that huge statue north of here? There's a creepy old ruin around back. That's where they're all holed up. She must be talking about... Yeah, the ancient quarry. Alright, so... Let's go... You know what? Let's stop by the trading post. Wait, so actually we can't even get anything from the trading post. So, looks like we're out of luck there, unless if this is who we talk to. Yes, okay. Okay, let's exchange some of the Sepith we have before we head out. Okay. We don't need any of that, but we do need some items to pick up. And we don't have any Tira bombs at our disposal. Go ahead and grab some of those. Celestial bombs. Oh, geez, they're expensive. Go ahead and grab me one of these. The Carnelia reprint. And I guess go ahead and give me a Celestial bomb just to be on the safe side. Okay, we're going north. Now, they said they're at the southwest portion of the northern part of the Highlands, so...
Cool, if we keep up this pace, we might make it in time after all.
Not might. We will make it in time.
The north, or the southwestern part of the Nord Highlands. It's gotta be over here. And I think I see it. It's right over there where that looks like a stone golem. Yep, that looks like our target. Take care of it, and then we'll make our way to the ancient quarry.
Watch out. This is a tough one.
Maybe tough, but we don't have time to think about the logistics. Oh, Jesus.
It's my turn.
Looks like magic's gonna be our only cue to win this fight.
Here we go.
Oh, man.
Arcus, activate.
It's my turn.
Is Arcus units only gonna be used here? I think so. Nope. Oh.
It's my turn.
Yeah, looks like it's gonna be the strongest thing that's gonna get us out of this.
Turn to flames. Burn.
Ouch! Damn.
All right, let's do this. Right. Leave it to me.
Oh, man.
It's my turn. Oh, Moon, shield us from harm. Crescent Dash.
Damn.
I can do this.
Bless us with your blessed arrow.
Thank you very much.
Here we go.
Man, never expected this
It's my
thing to
turn.
be really, really pesky.
Whirlwind. To me.
It's my turn.
It doesn't look like I... Arts. Tira. She needs it.
No. Thanks.
My turn.
Alright, 0 arts, so let's go ahead and use that. Demonic Scythe. May not be much, but at least... Damn!
I can do this.
Better give it to us.
Hang in there.
Thank you very much.
Go.
Okay, Flame Slash it. We need to do everything we can to get its hit points down and to keep us alive for this fight.
Yeah.
Yeah, that wasn't much either, but it's better than nothing, that's for sure. Damn!
It's my turn.
I can do this. Huh? It's my turn.
Better heal yourself, quick. Damn! Well,
It's my turn.
boy.
It's my turn.
We can't use Blessed Arrow. Can we use this?
Oh no, you don't. Stop right there. Molten Rain.
Well, it's not enough, as I hoped for. Ouch.
Sorry. It's
At
my
least your Orbal Staff can do a lot of damage, so I guess that's to be blessed with.
Leave it to me.
For us to be blessed with, I guess.
now. Thanks.
Here we go.
Earthshaker. Ouch.
I can do this. Hang in there.
Thank you very much.
It's my turn. Here we go.
It's my turn.
Okay, give us Crescent Shell. for Alisa. She needs it badly. Well, you literally could give it to all of us right now, but one person's gonna need it more so than all of us.
Here we go.
I can't.
Don't give up, soldier. Ah!
My turn.
Looks like we don't have a choice.
Thank you very much.
It's my turn.
Yeah, looks like, Calamity Hawk you to next week.
It's my turn.
Arts? Could do that for you. Give you a hit point restoration a little bit. Dude! Seriously! Piss off!
Thank you very much. It's my turn.
Swap.
I'm sorry for the trouble. Come on, Lammy.
Oh, we can't really link, can we? Oh, we already are linked. Can we use an S-break? Yes, we can. See if she does a lot of damage this way. Big ol' hammer. Gigant Breaker. Oh, wow. We may need to have her in this battle after all. For sure. Damn.
All right.
It's my turn.
Okay. Give us some blessed arrows while you're at it.
Hang in there.
Or a blessed arrow. Dude!
Here we go.
It's like this monster knows exactly what we're going to, or who we're trying to save at least.
All right. Yeah.
Thanks.
Enough of this bull crap. Definitely give you the ultimate barrier at this point.
I can do this.
Okay, so... Bless Arrow.
Hang in there. Thanks.
There we go.
They're open.
My turn.
Ugh! Enough of this bullshit!
I can.
Ugh. Get Eustace in the fray right now.
I'll show you how it's done.
Crafts. Crystal Saber.
You're in the shore. Crystal Saber.
Critical it. Ugh. Damn it. Give a celestial bomb.
Here we go.
Link. Arts. Give you a demonic scythe. Since it does take a lot of damage. Oh man. We almost got it. Damn! No kidding. But you have enough to unleash a Gigant Breaker and actually finish it off for good. Still. Ugh. Or a Gigant Breaker. But that got it. Yes! Oh boy. That was rough.
I did it! I feel like I'm growing stronger.
Just getting started.
Hopefully with those level ups they actually restored their hit points. Defeated the quest monster. Aha, that was a toughie. We managed to scrape out a win, but I'm still not exactly sure what it even was. What's a creature like that doing here in Nord? It really did seem like we were face to face with a golem. Yeah, it reminds me of the gargoyle we fought at the old schoolhouse on our first day at the academy. We should report back to Lacan. Yeah, if we get the chance, let's head back to the settlement. Yeah, might as well, and we need to rest up for sure. Oh my god, that was... oh boy. But still, I can't believe we took quite a beating from that. I'm amazed. But enough of that. Let's see if we can get a rest in our lodging. If we can get at least a cinch rest. Yes. Oh, boy. Finally. Good. We needed that. Okay, so the Warza home. Let's go talk to... He's not in here? Okay, he must be outside. Where's Lacan? There he is. Oh, I see you managed to defeat that mysterious creature. Did you all come out unscathed? Thankfully, yes. It certainly put up a fight, but we persevered in the end. Glad to hear it. I'm still a bit concerned that I picked now of all times to appear, but we can worry about that later. Considering the situation at the moment, I really appreciate that you were able to defeat it at all. Here, this is for your troubles. Got Tyrol bombs, 5 of them, 5 EP charge 2s. Wow, now that's what I call generous. Thank you so much. We'll be sure to make the most of all of this. I'm the one who asked you to deal with it in the first place, so it's the least I could do. I wish you all the best in resolving this current crisis. Stay safe. Thanks, Dad. Alright, so we got that side quest finished. So let's go ahead and grab some items while we're at it. Exchange. Might as well get rid of the Sepith masses that we have. It's not much, but at least we got enough. Armor. Okay. Let's see. What are we going to need most? Probably some more Tira bombs, but I think we're only going to allow to get 4. Or Tira bombs, pardon me. But I think we're only allowed to get 4. But anyway, it's time for us to head back. And we actually need to make our way to the Ancient Quarry. I think we'll have both Eustace and Millium fighting alongside us for the time being. And something tells me that Milliam is actually going to be a part of our class as well. She's going to be a member of Class 7 in this case. Or helping out Class 7 throughout the rest of the game. I am assuming that the monsters that we fight inside the Ancient Quarry are probably going to be a lot stronger for us to get more experience points. That's at least what I'm hoping. And we were just by the Ancient Quarry the last time we were playing this, too. Go, Epona! Keep riding like the wind!
The ancient quarry is this way, right? Yep, just round the back of this statue.
Okay. So we're just going around, and then we're gonna go this way. Yep. Hopefully we find these guys and we put an end to them. But where's the door opening? The door's still shut.
So this is the ancient quarry. Crazy to think it dates all the way back to the Neolithic era over 1,000 years ago.
And that an evil djinn is sealed away here.
Well, that's what the legends say. But no one really knows for sure.
And you're sure that armed group you mentioned is hiding in here?
It seems likely.
Yep. I think they're probably lying low deep down in the quarry. I mean, I know they're here. I saw a bunch of them stream in from the entrance up there about an hour ago.
How'd they get up there in the first place?
You think they used a rope ladder like the one we found near the mortars?
It's difficult to tell from this far away.
Anyway, we'll need to go in from this entrance down here. Me and Lammy could fly up there no problem, but that doesn't help the rest of you out much. Well, you have a point, but...
I'm not sure entering here is going to prove much easier for us. What do you propose we do about this huge stone door? It doesn't look like it's going to budge.
Come on, get off your horses. Me and Lammy will take care of this door, no sweat.
Oh?
We ought to dismount anyway.
Yeah, I mean, we are going inside. Milliam became the party leader. Characters with strike-type field attacks of B rank or higher can destroy cracked walls and certain other objects. Wow. Damn. Strong attack.
What? Amazing.
Thanks, Lammy. Huh? What's wrong? I thought we were in a hurry to catch those bad guys hiding in here.
Yeah, we are, but...
What is that thing? Sorry, can't tell you. That's classified info.
Classified?
We can continue this inquiry at a later time. Let's get inside.
Alright. So we're going inside the interior. The Ancient Quarry. I believe this is where we're going to fight this chapter's main baddie. Ooh, this really does have that creepy old abandoned quarry vibe. Okay, let's go, go, go! Hey, don't go charging ahead. Yeah, if that armed group is holed up in here, we'll need to exercise some caution. Any more loud noises like that might alert them that we're here. I think we'll be alright. This place feels really vast. All this dense rock and these twisted passages should dampen the sound, too. I think Lemmy should be able to smash things without tipping off the bad guys. She may be right. I don't hear any echoes. Though I'm more concerned with the strange wind I'm sensing. What do you mean? I can sense something strange, too. Do you think it's... Ooh. What's that? Watch out!
Winds, give us your blessing. It's my turn.
A Diglum.
Yes, sir.
Death blow attack. Oh, wow.
Here we go.
Wow, she can. Yeah, it may be a good idea to have her in this, have her in the lead right now. Hey, you missed.
Leave it to me.
Link you. And of course, Link you. Got that one. It vanished.
Yeah, you didn't stand a chance.
But it doesn't look like that the experience count is any neater in here than it is outside. Okay. That takes care of that. Piece of cake. Still, they seem different from all the monsters we fought so far. Like our Orbal arts affected them differently somehow. It seems like this is an area where the higher elements are active. Higher than what? As you're all aware, monsters may be weak or resistant to any of the 4 elements: earth, water, fire, and wind. However, it seems that here, the 3 higher elements, time, space, and mirage, are also present. I suppose that it could explain the strange wind I felt earlier. Seems like we'll need to really tread carefully in here. Wow. You don't sit at the top of the test scores for nothing, do you? Well, that's just an educated guess anyway. I'd bet anything you're right, though. This whole area is steeped in ancient legends. I wouldn't be surprised if those higher elements were present here. Everyone, be on your guard. Blah. I don't have a clue what you're talking about. But we've got Lammy here with us, so there's nothing to worry about. Come on, let's mosey. Yeah, Cloud said that in Final Fantasy VII, and Sid called him a dumbass for that, so, don't even say that. Just say, move out! Not well acquainted with the concept of caution, is she? The 3 higher elements are active in certain areas, such as ancient ruins or places with great spiritual energy. Enemies in these areas may be weak or resistant to these elements, and can use potent time, space, and mirage arts. In addition, certain unique AT bonuses can take effect in battle. AT bonuses too. Special turn bonuses exist in places where the higher elements are active. Status attack, physical and magic attacks inflict a random status if they hit with standard immunity applies. Death blows, attacks, and crafts become death blows unless target is immune. Vanish attacks and crafts inflict the vanish status. CP up by 100, increase CP by 100. CP lost, reduce CP to 0. So basically it's more hit and miss when we're inside a dungeon like this. This is going to make things even more interesting in our travels. Interesting. That for sure. Disappear. Yeah, okay. Got Celestial Bomb in here. Oh, cool, we got it.
Well, shall we begin?
Aw, we had it paralyzed. But then again, I wouldn't be surprised. Well, let's go ahead and take care of this bunch.
It's my turn.
Vicious Thorns, is that what they're called? Oh man, Hydro Cannon. Boy, she is strong. You're a strong little lady.
I go where the wind takes me.
Alright, Yusuf's got to level up, and it looks like... looks like the others, they're getting some really good experience in here, aside from Millium.
A matter of course.
But then again, Millium's already at a higher level than us, so it really shouldn't be that too surprising.
What are those glowing things anyway?
I'm actually rather curious myself.
What glowing? Oh, those things? I don't know. They look somewhat ominous, just by looking at them. Oh!
Take him out. My turn.
Damn. Zesphia. A huge arachnid. And you missed.
Leave it to me.
But you're really not that, Oh! We missed! Laser beam! And it missed! Nice. Aww.
It's my turn. Is everyone okay?
We certainly didn't suffer any hit point losses in that battle, so we're all good. But we certainly do have a lot of places to go. Oh, shit. Caught us off guard indeed. Ooh. Oh. Oh, how'd we miss?
I can do this. Hang in there.
Thanks. Leave it to me.
Okay, let's use the S-craft on it.
Let's keep moving.
Alright. Yeah, that sucked. So I'll go ahead and use the antidote. Wait, so we don't need to... Okay, never mind then. Probably need to go that way, but for now, let's just check out that other path real quick. Because if there is a way that actually leads... Because if this way...
That one's huge. What do you think they could be?
I don't know. We'd better exercise a little caution.
Cast 2. Okay. Any of them could lead, so we'll just have to, we'll just have to go through both directions. Yep. Wait! What's wrong? Shh! I can sense others nearby. Come on, let us go already. Yeah, we've done enough. I hear them too. We're definitely not the only ones here. Sounds as though they're quarreling about something. By the flow of the wind, I'm guessing there are 6 or 7 of them. Wow, you guys are amazing. How can you see this kind of stuff? It's kind of hard to explain. I suppose you could say I picked it up as a result of my training. It's not something I could really teach to anyone. Meanies. Save your childish pouting for later. They don't appear to have noticed our presence. This is our chance. Yeah. Once we're ready, let's charge in. Okay! Weapons at the ready, everyone. Well, we'll check that out. But at first, we actually want to check out that other door. Because I guess it's leading us to some goodies.
How does that thing even work?
Now's our chance. Let's smash him.
My turn. Go!
I've got you.
Finishing blow.
My turn.
Buster arm these guys.
Now's our chance. Finish him, Gaius.
Right.
Nice.
I can do this.
to me.
Got that one.
My turn.
You know what? Let's, no. Oh, I had to use crafts by themselves. Use an arc slash.
I've got you.
You're done.
Oh, nice.
Nicely done, Alisa.
Same to you. That was great.
Hey, we got 2 times experience in that battle, so it was all for naught coming this way. And I think we chose wisely to come this way first before going in that other direction.
Treasure chest.
And if something tells me, yeah, that leads us back outside. So something tells me we're gonna want to make our way back. Funny how we have a little girl who's actually giving us the lead. Hey, we got it unconscious. So we got triple advantage.
I can do this.
My turn.
Got that one.
All right.
Finish it. Oh, nice.
Here I go.
Death blow it. Yes.
Is everyone okay?
Quick, simple, and easy. But wasn't enough for us to get level up with our characters, though. Oh well. Like the music inside this place. So ominous and peaceful about it. Or something that's ominous and peaceful. Antidote. Nothing. Relaxant. Like muscle relaxants? Sedative. Nothing. Okay, what do we got in here? Oh, finally we can actually use this. So, yeah. I actually want to upgrade that into a stronger weapon, but we don't have enough Mira for everything else. So, let's go ahead and, oh, hey, they're already open for Millium. Yeah, it's already open, so... yeah, so we just need to worry about the others. Can we get everybody else's, too, while we're at it? If we can, then that will make things way easier. But chances are I probably won't be able to get everybody, per se. But if I can get everybody else, then... no. I missed by one. But I can open... oh, it can't be opened yet. Ah, shit. I don't even have enough to open everybody else's up. That blows. But, at least it's better than nothing. Yeah, we already... customized weapon. Man, we can't really... jeez. Can't even sell our stuff either? Might as well rest while we can. Man, I thought we could sell our ornaments to get a little bit of extra money, but evidently not. Yeah, we can't really do anything else, so we're just stuck with what we have right now. I mean, we can upgrade them once we get back. Or once we get past this part. There! Gotcha! Come on! We fulfilled our part of the bargain. Just give us the rest of the money already. I'm afraid that's not strictly true. Your contract states that you will receive the rest of the money when the Imperial and Republican armies begin combat. If this current stalemate continues, we may find it necessary to give them another gentle nudge in the right direction. Ugh, what a pain. But just think, We hold out a little longer and we'll have more Mira than we know what to do with. You said your name's G, right? How do you have this kind of cash to throw around anyway? How does anyone? I'm not one to look a gift horse in the mouth, but 5 million Mira just for the advance payment? That's serious money. You must have some powerful backers in the wings. I believe our agreement maintains that no inquiries were to be made, correct? It would be unfortunate indeed if I were forced to prematurely terminate our partnership due to a breach of contract. Wait! We don't need to know any more. As long as the money's a sure thing, your wish is our command. Besides, how are we even going to get out of here without your help? It seems we've nothing further to discuss then. Fear not. It won't be long before this frothing pot boils over and the peace of this land is irrevocably shattered. And when that happens...
That will never happen!
Where you come from?
Who are these kids?
Thor's Military Academy, Class 7. And you're under arrest on suspicion of an unprovoked attack on both the Imperial Watchtower and Republican Army base.
How fitting, delegating your dirty work to these swine. But your contemptible scheme ends here.
What was that? Swine! You kids are dead meat!
Ah, yes. That makes sense. You're the students responsible for interfering with our work in Celdic, aren't you?
Wait,
Then the one who hired those bandits.
Yes, it was I. Did you think the provincial army capable of competent planning and subterfuge?
G. Gideon.
You may call me Gideon, though in some circles I'm known simply as G. That is perhaps as much as you may ever know.
Some circles?
I trust that your bellicose ideals are not simply the ravings of a lone madman, then.
Your name doesn't matter to me. If you intend to shatter the peace of this land, we'll stop you by any means necessary.
Uh-huh. You're all coming with us.
So you really think you could take us, huh?
I don't know what the weird kid's doing with them. But bottom line, there just needs to be no witnesses. Ain't that right?
Correct. It pains me to pull still budding flowers up by the roots, but they leave us little choice. I'm afraid you already know far too much to return alive. The soil of this ancient land will be watered with your blood before the day is done.
Looks like they're serious.
Then we'll have to respond in kind.
Alright, let's give them a Class 7 thrashing. But remember, we need them disarmed and alive.
I do apologize, but I'm afraid I can't let you live.
Here we go!
Oh, man, they're so far out. That may have been premature to start that ahead of time, but we really don't have a choice. But if it can get one of them down... No! Oh my god! Jaeger dropouts. They have a lot of hit points on them. And you missed. Foot brake. Ouch. Damn.
It's my turn. Be gone.
It's my turn.
Give him a good thrashing. Oh, I might as well go ahead and give the other to Milliam. Alright.
It's my turn.
Huh, you missed.
It's my turn.
Man, this is like something you would hear off a Mega Man X soundtrack. You know what? If we need to lower their hit points, we might as well take them out. Well, hit them really hard from that direction. Ouch. Quit attacking! Well, at least you missed. Ugh. Okay. At least we got one of you. Better give you this. Dark spread. Ouch. I don't know who you're referring to, but, okay.
It's my turn.
See if we can get them down. Well, we got those down, so this is going to make things much easier for us.
They're only students.
It's my turn.
Doesn't matter if we're students.
Hang in there.
Do not underestimate the power of the Arcus units.
Here I go.
Now it's time to take care of the other one.
My turn.
Phantom phobia. Ooh.
You okay?
Thanks.
My turn.
Better give you a Tyrol bomb just to be on the safe side.
Thanks.
Go.
Right.
Go ahead and take care of you, get you out of the way, and then we got one more to deal with. Oh, damn it! How'd he survive that? Gotcha.
It's my turn.
Well, what can I say, dude? You're boned. Might as well give up while you can. Miss.
My turn. There.
Oh, how'd you miss that?
Wide open. All right.
Well, I got you back.
My turn.
You're almost done, dude.
It's my turn. Go.
Get him! Gotcha!
Impossible.
Nicely done, Alisa.
Same to you. That was great.
I was kind of concerned there for a moment. Looks like we managed to get out of that just fine.
Great.
Oh, we got the 31 finally.
I did it.
Nice.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like I'm growing stronger.
No way. How could a group of vets lose to a gang of kids still in the throes of puberty?
Oh, I think I know who you are now. There's a mercenary group called Bugbear made of wannabe Jaeger dropouts. That's you guys, right? I guess you were planning to start calling yourselves a real Jaeger Corps after you pulled off this big job, huh?
How do you know about us? The
Forget the students. What's up with this kid? That monster of hers. It's gonna kill us.
Hey, don't you be calling Lammy a monster! Such meanies, aren't they, Lammy? They're not the only ones who've got some questions about her.
I might have an idea, but let's see how this plays out.
I see now. You're one of the children, aren't you? The silver puppeteer, also known as the White Rabbit. Am I mistaken?
Oh, wow, you've heard of me?
I certainly have. And if you're here, this is a chance I simply cannot miss. I'd be pleased to punch your ticket along with everyone else's for a one-way journey to the great beyond.
Uh-oh.
A flute?
What is that song?
Above us, watch out!
Uh-oh. What's coming out of the shadows? A spider of some type? Looks very arachnidish. Or an arachnid of some type. Yep. This is the chapter's main baddie. Yep. It's a big spider of some type. Genosha Zanak, silvery white devil.
What the hell is that? No.
Ooh.
It ate him. You think we're looking at the face of the djinn from the legends?
Whatever it is, it seems like it's made this quarry its lair.
Quite a hardy specimen we have here. To have survived from the times of antiquity is no small feat. No doubt its long slumber has left it with a powerful hunger. Do be sure to give it a proper meal, would you? Farewell, then. May your struggle be mercifully brief.
Oh, wow.
Did he seriously run away? A grappling hook?
Help us, please! I don't want to die. Help!
Damn, there's no time to chase after him. We have more immediate problems.
Right. And we can't just leave these soldiers to the mercy of this beast.
Roubaix, prepare to engage. We need to stop that spider before it can harm anyone else.
Understood.
Alright, here we go, guys.
Strong. Right.
And it got some Zesvias with it. Looks like we missed. And I don't surmise that this battle is gonna be any easy. But we have to give them a good thrashing, that's for sure. Now, I'm sure it's gonna summon more of its kind to come after us. Yeah, this beast is gonna be no easy feat, but we're gonna have to stand our ground for sure. Hey, we got it paralyzed. Oh, yep, I figured it was gonna call some allies. And its our movement went down. Calamity Hawk. We need to do everything we can to get its power down.
My turn.
Oh, good.
It's my turn.
Gonna have to use a Tira Bomb. Oh, you missed! Haha!
Here we go. Go.
Rush it!
Okay. My turn.
Do this. Yeah, the spider fiends are very weak. Got that one down. Guard that.
My turn. Now's a chance.
I've got you.
Oh, it's gonna call some more help.
Here I go.
Leave it to me.
Ooh, owie.
Right.
Okay, so... Jeez. This is really not making things easier for us. Craft. Let's give us some of that.
Hang in there.
Thanks. My turn. Huh.
Thanks. This might be bad.
Yeah, you're not... I mean, you're telling me. Yeah, you'll probably need this more. You missed.
Too slow.
Ouch.
Leave it to me.
Flame slash him. Or flame slash it.
Flames, scabble on my blade. Strike.
All right.
Okay.
You okay?
Thanks.
Hey, you missed again.
Right.
But you paralyzed guy. Aw. Balls!
Huh? Yes, sir.
Well, we almost got it. Ouch. And it poisoned Alisa. Ouch. And it poisoned Gaius, too. Ugh. Tough threads. Made our movement go down. Ouch.
I can do this.
Okay. Antidote.
Huh?
Here we go.
Damn you! I think Alisa's gonna need to sit on the sidelines for this. But I can't use Calamity Hawk yet because Gaius still hasn't got himself out of that sticky situation he's in.
It's my turn.
But, we can Cure Seal. We can use this. Cure Paralysis. Ouch.
Not here.
Tyrol Bomb. Okay. Okay, now we can use Gaius' attack. Alright. Oh, we got 3 of them at once. Neato! You know what? Let's use Rosetta Arrow. Maybe we can take him down all at once. Probably not, but it is worth a shot. Yeah, it was too much wishful thinking. It was worth a shot, though. Yeah, it's gonna call for more allies. I thought we would be able to get this done at a time. We almost got it. Ouch. And she's poisoned. Okay, we got you. Alright, so we finally got it done. Completed. Good. That was close.
Yeah, you didn't stand a chance.
2.7 times experience. Oh wow, look at that experience points. Wow. I'm more than content with the experience that we got there, folks. That was awesome. More than content. Alright.
Nicely done.
Good to end off Chapter 3 with that level, if I do say so myself. Seems like we made about almost 10 levels during that whole chapter. And I'm very content with that. Very content. That was a toughie. True, but at least we've neutralized the threat. Yeah, but unfortunately that man with the glasses got away. Considering the situation, I don't believe there was much we could have done. So, what's it going to be? You can make this easy on yourselves and surrender, or... Alright, but we demand you guarantee our safety. You're hardly in a position to demand anything. If their capture is enough to avert a war, then so be it. Anyway, let's contact my grandfather on our Arcus. We should be able to get in touch with Zindergate. He should be able to get in touch with Zindergate for us. Indeed, we have to let the Lieutenant General know that we have caught them. I wonder if they'll make it in time. Only one way to find out. Well, we're going to need to save our data here and see what all goes on from this point forward. Let's continue, guys. Same day at 3 o'clock in the afternoon. So, sir, I have bad news. We've contacted the Republican Army about the group we apprehended, but they're unconvinced that they were responsible. I can't say that I blame them. It sounds as though they sustained far greater damage than we did. Still, does that mean the Republican Army is preparing to attack? Unfortunately so. I believe one of their armored airborne divisions has completed battle preparations. At this rate, an armed conflict may be inevitable. No. If only we could find a way to negotiate with them. Did you manage to get anything out of those guys you captured? Like who that guy in the glasses who ran off was? No. We know that they were paid very well, but were kept largely in the dark about their client and his objectives. By the way, who are you? Oh, me? Yeah, just who are you anyway? That man in the glasses called you one of the children. I also remember something about a silver puppeteer and a white rabbit or something like that. Very suspicious. Now. What to do? I'm not really supposed to tell anyone about my affiliation. Or for your what? Affiliation? Wait, are you? You're probably dead on. Yay, you finally came! I thought you were never gonna show up, Lecter. Sorry. I had some things to take care of over in Crossbell. Sorting out an office for those scary people? Yeah, pretty much. Who are you? Setting aside the lack of a uniform, I'm assuming you're also a member of the military? That's correct, sir. Lecter Arundel. I'm Captain Lecter Arundel of the Imperial Intelligence Division. I've come to assume responsibility for the negotiations with the Republican Army. What? The Intelligence Division? So you must be... so you're Captain Lecter. If what I've heard is true, it sounds like the situation will be in good hands. The negotiations with the Republican government are already underway. It'd be in our best interest to avoid unnecessary conflict, especially with the trade conference only 2 months away. His Excellency, the Chancellor, is of the same opinion. I see. I should have known the blood of the Iron Chancellor's name would surface sooner or later. So, that's the stance of the reformist faction's leader. His face might make you wake up in a cold sweat, but he's pretty fun for an old guy, really. Anyway, just leave this to us. We'll have it sorted out in no time. Sounds like you've been taking good care of that little pipsqueak for us, too. Cheers, guys. Boo, I'm not a pipsqueak. Oh well, bye-bye, everyone. It was fun getting to know you all. I hope we can see each other again sometime. Hold on. Wait a... So now she left us. Well, there they go. Isn't the Intelligence Division the branch of the Imperial Army responsible for gathering processing information? They're not as upright as their name might suggest. They deal more in espionage than intelligence gathering. The Provincial Armies fear them as much as they do with the Railway Military Police. Figured as much. I just can't believe a child like her is part of the army. I see. So, she's one of the Iron Bloods. Sir? That's quite an imposing name. The Iron Bloods are said to be a group of youths with high intelligence and special abilities taken in by the Chancellor. They work with the Intelligence Division and the Railway Military Police, but they answer to him, or so the rumors go. I wouldn't have dreamed that their ranks ran quite as young as that girl looked, though. She hardly seems suited to life in a military squad. Yeah, there's something that doesn't feel right about it. Still, it looks like we may yet be able to avert a war with Calvard. Are you serious? I've heard many rumors about that Captain Lecter, Scarecrow as he's known by some. I'm given to understand he's succeeded in almost every unofficial negotiation he's undertaken. And if even the Chancellor himself is taking action, success seems almost guaranteed. 3rd Armored Division, stand down and alert level 2. All airships currently on patrol are to return to Zindergate at once. Yes, sir. Looks like we managed to avoid a major catastrophe on the Nord Highlands. But that guy Gideon did get away after all, which is a shame. Glad this was all settled. Definitely don't want any people within this peaceful prairie or highlands to have to suffer or anything like that. Same day at 7 o'clock. Shouldn't they be on their way home right now?
precisely on time.
Comrade G, you've done well.
Comrade C, I wasn't expecting you to come all this way.
A leader has to make sure all the gears are moving as they should. It sounds like the plan was a resounding success.
Oh my god, it's Zero from Code Gaius again, the masked man.
Keep your pity to yourself. Our aim was to stir up a conflict with the Republic that would force him to let his guard down. To that end, this wretched state of affairs could hardly be called a success.
And yet, even this outcome will work to our advantage in the days ahead. After all, we demonstrated that he faces the risk of his ranks being divided without warning at any time. And neither the Icy Maiden nor Scarecrow can hope to outwit us.
You have a point. We should begin making preparations for the next step of our plan. The time has finally come to present ourselves on the world stage.
That's the spirit.
Who is of this sinister organization, I wonder?
Ooh, boy. At least all's well that ends well, right? Everyone in Group A is safe, and we narrowly avoided war with Calvard. Though I can't say I was expecting the intelligence division to show up when they did. A jet black airship. Probably one of Reinford's latest models. The military uses them for reconnaissance. The nobles and the rich just use them for fun. But as for how they got one... You wouldn't happen to know anything, would you?
You really are a sharp one, Lady Sarah. It's almost troubling. I'm impressed that you could tell I was there.
I'm pretty sure you let me have that one. I felt a familiar sensation, though, just for a second. Makes me think back to this one time, 2 years ago.
2 years ago, you say?
Never mind. But you really don't know, then, where that airship came from?
I'm afraid not. I checked the Reinford Group's manufacturing records and couldn't find a trace. At least, not in the official files.
Sounds like Reinford has its own issues to deal with. Well, let's put that aside for now. I'm on my way to the settlement. What are you planning to do?
Well, I would like to give my regards to Master Gwen, so I would like to accompany you if that's all right. I can hardly wait to see the look on Lady Alisa's face when I show up.
Sometimes I actually feel bad for that girl.
No kidding. And I do apologize if you hear any vacuuming, folks. Man, that had to be the longest field day or the field study that we had so far. Now we go on to Tuesday, and I believe is the day when we make our way back to Thor's Military Academy. Thank you all for everything. I'm so grateful for the kindness you've shown us. I'll never forget all the things I've seen and learned here. Indeed, I feel as though I've gained something truly invaluable. It makes me happy to hear that. Bro, Reen, Eustace, Aww. Come now, Lily, don't cry. Lily, Toma, thanks for all you've done. You have my thanks as well. It was a pleasure meeting you. I'll return again when I have the opportunity. Until then, you gotta take care of everyone here for me, Toma. Leave it to me. Alisa, Emma, thank you so much. It was great getting to know you. I hope we'll have another chance to discuss sweets and fashion again someday. Thank you again for the wonderful tea recipe. It may take me a while, but I hope that one day I'll be able to make it as warm and aromatic as you do. Aw, I know you'll be able to do it. Haha, it seems this has been quite the experience for them. Indeed it does. Still, Sharon's as attractive as ever. But you're quite a bodacious beauty yourself, instructor. Oh my, aren't you the charmer? If only you were a little younger, you'd be just my type. Instructor! And grandfather, at least try and be serious this once. Sorry, can't help myself sometimes. Anyway, to be serious for a moment here, it would seem you've made a discovery of your own. Yes. I think I finally understand why you left the Rhineford Company when you did. Is that so? You've been with me ever since I was a child. So I think I know as well as anyone how much you've given to the company. Because of that, it was even harder for me to understand why you would just turn your back and let Mother take over. But now I think I finally understand. You left because you truly loved the Rhineford Company, didn't you? Precisely. Since the Orbal Revolution, the Rhineford Company has created the technology that has defined people's modern lives. From railways to heating, Orbal cars to airships, even the tanks and guns, I regretted none of them. What I did regret, however, were the railway gums we built 5 years ago. I thought so. With my apologies to the Lieutenant General, those railway guns are little more than instruments of mass murder. They're the innate limits in range and deployment. They have no real strategic value in a war. Their sole purpose is as a weapon of mass destruction designed to effectively hold the innocent people of Crossbell hostage. In other words, to stop a potential Republican Army invasion before it starts. Nothing more, nothing less. It's an unpleasant truth to acknowledge, but I have no rebuttal. My daughter may have signed off on the project, but as the one who saw them completed, I was terrified at what we'd made. I feared that somewhere along the way, we had sold our principles and our souls as craftsmen to the highest bidders. When my daughter took over as company chair, I took the opportunity to step back from Rhineford and really think. And where'd we gone wrong? About how'd we come to this point, and how to make things right. So that was why. I guess you probably don't have any intention of returning soon. I'm afraid not. All that's happened in the past 5 years has only strengthened my resolve. The company's environment, my daughter's leadership of it, things have changed too much. For now, I'll let her take care of things from the inside. As for me, I'll do what I can from the outside to help the company find its way forward. Master Gwyn. I think Thor's Military Academy is a fine place for you to be right now. Huh? No doubt there are still many obstacles lying ahead for you. But when you put your head together with such a diverse group, you're bound to see things you might not have otherwise. Just like you did while you were here. You may be right. I'll do what I can to try and see things from a different perspective than both you and Mother. Both as a member of the Rhineford family, and more importantly, because I owe it to myself. Proud to hear it. Reen, Gaius, Eustace, Emma, you'll take good care of her for me now, would you? Won't you? Of course. Leave it to us. We'd be happy to. Very well. Grandfather, stop that. I'd love it if Sharon could stay here with me a bit longer, though. I don't suppose I could tempt you to look after me for a while instead, could I? I'm afraid not. I have returned to my duties as Class 7's caretaker. Ah, my poor heart! Grandfather, please! It's almost time for the train to depart. You should begin making your way over to the platform. Thank you. Take care, Lieutenant General. Bye, everyone. Bye-bye. May the winds of the goddess always guide your path. Farewell. I look forward to meeting again someday. Goodbye. Thank you for everything. All right. That brings us to the end of Chapter 3. I thought it was going to take a lot longer than I expected. But thank goodness that wasn't the case, though.
Drinks are on me someday.
So we earned 60 AP this
Good
chapter.
showing, everyone.
But we got a B. Oh well. And Class 7's bond strengthened. Hey, we got one with, Elliot. Even when we were not together. We got one with Emma. And of course she uses auto tier as well. We got one with Eustace. And he uses counterattack. Alright, and I really did enjoy that chapter. It seems like the chapters that I'm watching, and I'm experiencing, they're only just getting better, better, and better. That's the way how I see it. But with that, I think we're going to go ahead and we're going to call that a wrap for this episode. So, I hope you all really enjoyed this episode as much as I did. It was a really special time to experience the episode firsthand, but I think we all made it through pretty nicely. And I wish we could experience more, but we might as well save that until next weekend, alright? And besides, since we already just passed through this chapter today, I really thought we were going to see the whole trip through back to Thor's Military Academy while we're on train, but thankfully, we don't even have to. But I expect when we start the next chapter, it may end up starting like that, or maybe not, but who knows. Anyway, guys, if you like what you see, then be sure to hit that follow button right above the video player, or what you see on this page, so that way you following me on my Twitch page, I will be able to get more followers to watch me on here. And if you like what you see, then be sure to also follow me on my YouTube channel, which is RRPGReviews. The website address is youtube.com/RRPGReviews. I do 2 cents videos, which are now called side quests. I also do reviews, retrospectives, which I'm currently doing one on my Final Fantasy retrospective as of right now. And I know it may seem like I should get to work on my newest side quest video, but truth be told, I'm probably going to be putting it on hold for the rest of this week and then come back next week, because unless if something pops up that I really need to deliver my honest opinions about, so that way I'll deliver them to you all. But also, I need to get back to work more on my Final Fantasy retrospective, so that way I can continue work on Episode 9, and that'll be ready for you all. And, yeah, so be on the lookout for more content coming from me on there that you guys are not going to find anywhere else, as well here on this Twitch page, where you'll see me do my live streams on PC role-playing games, mostly. And mostly JRPGs like this, but if I decide to change my mind, then who knows. But for the time being, you'll see him here on Twitch. And also, follow me on my Facebook and Twitter pages. My Facebook fan page is facebook.com/RRPGReviews, and my Twitter handle is @RRPGReviews. Whichever social media site I'm posting on there, you will be sure to know that that is where I'll be delivering, news from me to you all. But then again, they're both auto-linked, and you'll be able to see the post from either end, regardless. And also, yeah, so if you like watching both this and my Ni no Kuni live streams, then be sure to follow me both there on YouTube and as well as on here. So that way, like I said, more support from you will mean that you'll see more live streams coming from me. And if I can get to 50 followers, that way I can get up to Twitch affiliate status. Yeah, Twitch affiliate status, which me and the Geek Fighters, they are currently doing as of right now. And if you like what we do as the Geek Fighters, which we also do our live stream on the Thousand Arms Let's Play that we do on every Saturday, we have ourselves our own Discord server, and you can actually talk with us and talk to our friends and all that, and you can actually, just mingle with us and just have a lot of fun. And we like to have a lot of fun, we like everything to be civil, and we have a really good time on there. So anyway, guys, like I said, hope you enjoyed this live stream for today, as I know I did, but I gotta get off here because I got other stuff I need to take care of, like gotta get my dogs a bath, which I was going to do back on Friday, but just never got around to doing so, but now I can be able to do so just fine. But anyway, guys, take care of yourselves, and I will see you the next time when we will get back on track with not only Ni no Kuni, Wrath of the White Witch on the PlayStation 3, which will be on my YouTube channel since me streaming YouTube games me streaming console games is going to be on my YouTube channel. But we'll be back for more Trails of Cold Steel 1 on the PC this Saturday, either this Saturday or Sunday, one of the two. But yeah, we'll get back on track with that as well. So you all take her easy, have a great week, and I will see you next weekend. This is Double RPG signing off by saying Godspeed and game on, gamers. Peace out.